Welcome to Flicks Anonymous on CannabisLifeNetwork.com. We are nationwide.
Fun movie.
Have you thought of what you were going to give this one?
3.
I'm going to go 2.5.
You just couldn't do the 3. You had me going. I'm like, this sounds really cool. We saw the trailer, looks awesome, and then all of a sudden you're like,
And the first movie this week, I can't believe it's limited. Like, it just bothers me that this movie is limited because you do that, nobody's going to see this movie. And to me, this is the best screenplay this year.
Yeah.
This is Chris Pine, Ben Foster, and Jeff Bridges in Hell or High Water. Take a look.
They have video.
Same deal all the way around.
Doesn't Walmart sell all sorts of electronic equipment? My word, get your hands off that. Oh, these boys, they aren't done yet, I'll tell you that.
How come?
Now, well, they're patient. They just sticking to the drawers, not taking the hundreds. That's the bank's money. We can
I love
trace
him.
that. They're
So good.
They're trying
He's
to
doing like
raise
a
a
Chris
certain amount.
Christopherson
That's
type
my
thing. This
guess.
movie is
It's
so
gonna take a few
brilliant.
banks to get there.
Oh
Yeah.
God, I love this movie so much.
Yeah.
I so much so that when I did the press screening for it, I looked at the guy that runs it, our buddy Mark, and I was like, "Can you just run it again? I'll just sit here and watch it again." It's that good, and I mean, you watch the trailers and it just feels like it has this crazy intensity to it. And then the movie starts with one tracking shot, does a 360 thing, and then follows a girl into a bank, and then they hold up that first bank and everything. It's one continuous shot, and it's gorgeous. But then the dialogue starts, and it's funny. The movie is actually quite funny, and to a certain point where it hits an intensity, in the third
Yeah.
act where shit starts to get real.
Yeah.
To quote Martin Lawrence from Bad Boys. But this movie is very, very interesting because it's very much a neo-Western. The film follows two brothers who are robbing West Texas banks, but only certain branches because these are the branches that have been sucking people dry of mortgages and land taxes and all this
Right.
kind of stuff, and just been leeching off the people and making all of these little towns dirt poor, and that's something that becomes obvious. So they almost become like this kind of like a Robin Hood, but only for
Characters,
their
yeah.
own kind of game
For
type
their
thing.
own
But
game,
people
yeah.
kind of applaud what they're kind of doing at the same time,
Yeah,
like
they're-
the residents.
they're
and
giving the
stuff.
middle finger to the man.
That's
really.
exactly it. So then on the law side, you have Jeff Bridges and his partner played by the scene-stealing Gil Birmingham, who Jeff Bridges is on the eve of his retirement. Like
Right.
he imminently retired, but he doesn't want to be that guy that sits on his porch, lives out his days. He wants to go out in a hail of gunfire.
Yeah.
So he feels like, hey, I'm going to track these bank robbers down. And there seems to be like this kind of like admiration that he has for them at the same time. The performances in this one are fucking fantastic. I mean, Chris
Right.
Pine, I've never seen a better performance out of this kid. He's just so good in this. And
Bernie
Bernie Webber, who both Ben Foster and Chris Pine were in that Finest Hours movie, which they were good in, but the movie was just
Yeah, the movie
murky
wasn't
and
that
not very
great.
good.
Yeah.
This one's got to put them back on top of the hill. Ben Foster is one of the best character actors out there, and he just keeps getting better with age. And this movie is my favorite screenplay of the year. Taylor Sheridan wrote it. He wrote Sicario last year.
Yeah.
So, I mean, he's on a 2-year roll right now. If this film doesn't get nominated for any of those big awards, then there's something wrong with the Academy. And I know I've said this kind of shit before, but this one's really making me feel it right
Which
now.
sucks for me because I'm going to see it tomorrow at the
right?
day after we've recorded this.
Yeah.
My review will be up on the Daily Hive on Friday, or the day, today when you're watching this.
Yeah.
It'll be up on the Daily Hive.
Yeah.
So it's too unfortunate because I really wanted to see it because I would have loved to talk about it. But
Yeah.
I know everything I've been hearing has just been stellar.
Well, this one's another 5.
Oh, touch
Boom.
me, darling.
There we go.
Yeah, there we
but
go.
not only that, like if you're just like, oh man, you're giving too many 5s, and if I really do love a movie, I am going to give it that score. That's just the way it goes. But to back up what I'm saying, it's 98% certified on Rotten Tomatoes. 98%. Like that's fucking crazy. And then on Metascore, it's at 86. A lot of movies don't go over 80 on Metascore.
Very tough.
Very tough to go over 80 on Metascore because you have to average over, like you have to be averaging like a 90%.
We've seen movies like this before where they come out this time of year or even a little bit earlier that are just amazing films that sometimes get lost in the shuffle later on when you get into the November and the December type, Oscar films that studios push at that time of year.
Yeah.
You think this has staying power?
It does. It does. Yeah. I think this one should stick in people's minds. Just the snappiness of the dialogue and the amount of fun you're having in a movie that is about a lot of hardship, but there's just like a dour humor to it that is just
People love
very
stories
nice.
like that, though. That you were
Yeah.
talking about the Robin Hood scenario, the
And
guys, damn the man, especially nowadays.
And especially with the financial crisis of housing crises and everything that's going on, this is just a movie that's going to beat up a lot of people's alleys. And I mean, Jeff Bridges sells this movie alone.
Yeah, he's
So
the dude.
Get out there, find Hell or High Water. You're not going to want to miss this movie. And when you see that movie and you love it, tell your friends.
Yeah.